Hi, it's Edward, back with another video. Please take a moment to click the thumbs up button below and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you for your support. Today, I read an interesting article on yahoo.com, put out by MoneyWise and written by Chris Clark, titled, "Multiple Guests Launch Lawsuits Against Two Las Vegas Strip Hotels, Claiming They Were Massacred by Bedbugs." The author said that a pair of hotels along the Las Vegas Strip are facing lawsuits after guests reported being bitten by bedbugs, one requiring a hospital visit. 4 visitors filed 3 lawsuits, 2 against the Luxor Hotel and Casino and 1 against Treasure Island on April 21st. This is according to 8 News Now. The guests said in court documents they were massacred by bedbugs and left with scars. Well, my friends, my heart goes out to these people who were bitten by bedbugs. Bedbugs are no joke. I also feel bad for these casino hotels. This could potentially harm their reputation and make it more difficult to attract guests in the near future. Let's hope the bedbug situation can be contained if this is actually legitimate. We just never know. There could be 2 sides to this story. And unfortunately, we simply do not know based on what has been reported in this particular article. I have personally visited both of these casino hotels in the past. The Luxor was really something when it first opened. Many of you may not know, but the Luxor had a really cool boat ride when it first opened. It's like something you would have found at Disney World or Disneyland. You rode in a little boat along a little canal inside the casino hotel. And it was meant to attract guests to the casino hotel. Back then, Las Vegas was trying to be very family friendly. And I thought that was a pretty cool ride. I have not visited either of these casino hotels in many years, so I don't know what they're like now. I really hope that if there is, in fact, a bedbug situation, they're able to contain it quickly so it does not impact their businesses. I have personal experience with bedbugs. Many years ago, I had a rental home and it was renovated. Very nice kitchen, very nice bathrooms. And I rented this home out to 4 young ladies. They moved in, and a short time later, they called complaining about bedbugs. They wanted me to eradicate the bedbugs in the property. Well, they brought the bedbugs into my rental property. One of the young ladies was given a mattress by someone, and it was infested with bedbugs. She brought that into the home, not knowing about the bedbugs, and the bedbugs spread throughout the home. If you have never dealt with bedbugs, they are very expensive to deal with. If you call a professional pest company to come out and give you an estimate, you are going to get sticker shock. They start talking about needing to remove all of the electrical outlet plates and switch plates because the bedbugs like to hide in there. They talk about having to treat them with heat. It is an expensive proposition. Fortunately, in my lease agreement, it states that any type of pest issue is the responsibility of the tenants. So the tenants have to deal with the cost of eradicating the pests. It doesn't matter if we are talking about bedbugs or cockroaches or mice, all of which I have experience with, unfortunately. I had another rental property. There were 3 tenants that lived in that property. They called me upset because they found a mouse. in their kitchen in the dead of winter. When I went into the property, they had bags of trash stacked up between the kitchen and the dining room because they didn't want to go out in the cold to the dumpster to dispose of their trash bags. They also had sticky residue on the dining room floor because they were using their dining room table as a beer pong table. And a lot of the beer had splashed onto the floor, making it incredibly sticky. Well, mice love sweet things. Mice love the smell of trash. And when it's cold outside, the mouse would love to be indoors where it's warm, and they are going to likely target the apartment that has food that they can smell. Well, they had multiple trash bags stacked up between the kitchen and the dining room. I'm sure the mice targeted that particular unit because the mice could smell food in there. I never had any calls from any of the other units. Those people were clean and tidy, but these people were not taking their trash out, and they were not mopping up the floor after their beer pong festivities. I had to explain all of this to them because they had not lived on their own before. These were young college-age tenants, and they had previously lived with their parents, who must have taken the trash out for them in the wintertime and must have mopped up after them. So I have a lot of personal experience with pests. Fortunately, I always had a strong lease agreement, which required the tenants to cover the costs of pest eradication. Tell me what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video today. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.